Hey YouTube, it's been a while. My name is Zach. Today is Thursday the 5th of March, and this is my YouTube channel. In my last video I said that I would do an update on my trip to the GP, and I've not yet done that, so this lovely awkward video is about my lovely awkward experience at the GP. So, I went to the GP a month and 2 days ago, to be exact. I went on Tuesday the 3rd of November. No, I didn't. So I went to the GP on Tuesday the 3rd of February, and I was really nervous and really scared, and I didn't really want to go. And I especially didn't want to go alone. So in the end, my girlfriend took me, sat with me, went in the room with me, and I was really happy she did, despite her making me a bit nervous in the waiting room. So my time at the GP, well, let's firstly say that it was a bit pathetic, to be honest. I spent more time in the actual waiting room than I did in the actual GP's office room thing, whatever it's called. So, you know, I think I spent 45 minutes in the waiting room and no more than 5 minutes with the GP, which it unnerved me a lot, to be honest, because, well, first of all, I spent more time in the waiting room worrying about what he was going to say or not say. And it was a new actual doctor's place. I'd not been there before, maybe once when I was really small. The doctor wasn't the doctor which I was expecting to see, which threw me off, and they display your full name on like an electronic display board when it's your turn, and that's just irritating from a trans person's point of view if you haven't changed your name. You know, the whole waiting room. Anyhow, back on topic. So actually, my experience in the GP was, I don't know, it kind of upset me, to be honest, because, you know, you go in, you sit down, and he's like, what's the problem? And it was really difficult. I found it so difficult. To say the words. I found it so difficult to say that, you know, I'm transgender, and that's taken from me for a while to say it now in front of the camera. But in that room then it took, I don't know how many minutes it took, but I just sat there just thinking, oh God. So anyhow, after that awkward initial beginning where I just sat and said nothing when he asked why I was there, he didn't really know what to do. He didn't really know why I was there, so I explained that I wanted to be referred to the gender clinic closest to where I live, and gave the name of the doctor that I wanted to see because someone had given me the name, so that was quite useful, that I seemed somewhat informed compared to him. And I think that's the really strange and difficult part, is that if you go to the GP with a cold or a cough or the flu or a backache or a generic problem, or not even a problem, something which, you know, you can't control having, or you can to some extent. I'm rambling, but my point is that if you have a cold, then they'll say, oh, either we can't give you anything because we don't want to give you something when it's not that bad, or oh, we can give you some antibiotics or something like that, or just take cough medicine or whatever have you. But as a trans person going to the GP, they don't seem that understanding and informed, which I think is a problem. So that was my experience there. Then, you know, because I said I wasn't in there for more than 5 minutes, he said, right, okay, we'll have a meeting on Thursday of that week. So I thought, great, I'm probably going to be in here next week again, because you'll say, oh, well, we need 2 doctors or something like that. Although the law has changed in England where you don't need 2 doctors, I believe. I think it's just the 1. I am rambling a lot through this video, and I do apologise. It's quite frustrating, and this is probably why I haven't made this video yet, because I left the doctors feeling more insecure and more worried than when I went in. And so after this meeting, I'll go back on topic. So, right. So like I was saying, the doctor said that on Thursday after my visit, they'd have a meeting and see what to do next. And well, I waited 3 weeks for an appointment with that GP. 3 weeks. And so I thought in that time, they'll have researched what to do. They'll be prepared for when I see the doctor, but they weren't. And I don't know. And even now, I'm not actually sure what's going on. So I rang the GP back and said, look, the doctor said he'd ring me to tell me what's going on, and he's not done that. So the doctor rang me back later in the week, sort of the following week. No, time frames are confusing there. Anyhow, the doctor rang back and he said that he'd referred me to the gender clinic that I asked to be referred to. So that seems really good. That seems happy. Yay for happy. But I don't seem happy because nothing's confirmed. I've had nothing from anybody. Besides that one phone call which I finally got from the doctor saying that, oh yes, I have referred you. I've had nothing from the gender clinic. I've had nothing through in the post, the mail, and it's just really frustrating. And the gender clinic is only open on Tuesdays, and I'm really awkward about ringing them because I don't know what to say. And the general confusion right now is just really messing with me, and I don't know where I stand, and I don't know where I am in the system, and it's really annoying. So that's the GP, so good luck if you are trying to navigate your way through the GP system and you're trans, because at the minute it seems really shockingly stupid.